Okay, let's get started. Let's go into the Wild West, guys. I name my game. Can I type it? No. Why can't I name my game?
Welcome to my latest
Okay.
course, The Secret of Shadow Ranch. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're
Junior,
new to
we want
adventure
that
games,
sweet, sweet task
Dear
list.
Hannah, well, I made it to Shadow Ranch, but I'm afraid all is not well. The Raleighs, the people who own the ranch, have been called away on some kind of emergency. They had Dave Gregory, he's their foreman, pick me up at the airport. He gave me a phone number, told me to call the Raleighs at that number as soon as I got settled in, and refused to tell me anything else. In fact, he barely said 2 words to me the whole ride to the ranch. What's worse, Bess and George aren't here yet, which is very strange, because even though we
We've
had
been
to take
ditched.
different flights, we figured we'd get into Phoenix at about the same time. Being here without them feels odd. After all, the Raleighs are their aunt and uncle, not mine. I wouldn't even be here if Bess and George hadn't begged them to invite me out to the ranch for 2 weeks, too. Until about 3 months ago, the Raleighs owned a clothing store. Bess said it was always their dream to sell the store and buy a cattle ranch. I hope they're okay, but frankly, as beautiful as Shadow Ranch is, I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this place. Love, Nancy.
Oh, we're already spinning. We're spinning around the room. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll explore in here first, and then go meet the peoples. Or... yeah, literally no task to start off with. That's chill. City Slicker's Guide to Ranch Horses, Book 1. Oh yeah, reading time. While much of the work on modern cattle ranch can be done using motorized vehicles, a great deal of it is still best accomplished on horseback. Cowboys can keep track of cattle grazing in rough terrain more easily by riding a horse, which can navigate the same steep, rocky gullies that cattle can, than by driving a pickup truck. Cattle tend to accept a horse and rider in their midst more readily than a noisy dirt bike, and jobs like herding and sorting, which require quick changes of direction and speed in order to control the movements of excited, confused, and sometimes just plain stubborn cows and calves, would be all but impossible without a horse. In fact, anyone who has ever watched a good cutting horse at work can't help but wonder if it's the cowboy on its back that is obsolete. Though the horses found on working cattle ranches are sometimes called cow ponies, they are not necessarily ponies. A pony is usually defined as a horse that's under 14.2 hands or 58 inches. They are more correctly called stock horses and are most likely to be called quarter horses, paints, or Appaloosa. The quarter horse was developed in 17th century America by colonists looking for horses that could excel in straight, short distance races. These quarter-mile horses, which evolved from Arab, Turk, and Barb breeds, were brought over from Europe, were compact, heavily muscled, even-tempered sprinters. When the pioneers went west, so did the quarter horse, and as the cattle ranching grew in economic importance, the quarter horse, whose ability to start, stop, and turn quickly and to anticipate and thwart the movements of cattle became an indispensable part of ranch life. Today, this incredibly versatile horse can be seen everywhere, competing in ranch-related events such as cutting and roping events, as well as refined events such as dressage and show jumping. According to the American Quarter Horse Association, founded in 1940 to preserve the breed, a quarter horse can be just about any colour from sorrel to buckskin to blue roan, but can only have white markings on their face and below the knees. What colour is sorrel? Or sorrel? Okay. Paint horse is a breed that, though it is distinguished by its beautiful markings, is not simply a colour breed. To be officially recognised as a paint, a horse must be bred from horses registered with the American Paint Association, the American Quarter Horse Association, or the Jockey Club, which registers thoroughbreds. As a result, paint horses are similar when it comes to conformation. When it comes to coat patterns, however, no two paints are ever the same. Paints are categorized by 3 types of coat pattern. Tobino, Overo, and Tovero. Butchered those to no end, didn't I? The head of a Tobino is similar colour-wise to that of a solid-coloured horse. It may have no white on it at all, or it may have a blazed stripe, star, or snip. All 4 of its legs below the knees are hocks, and hocks are usually white. The white markings on its body are regular and often round or oval shaped, and its tail is frequently 2 colours. Oh, how many pages? The head of an Overo has bold white markings, and its body displays irregular scattered splashes of white. Its back, between its withers and its tail, as well as 1 or all 4 of its legs, is usually dark, and its tail is usually a single colour. Tovero describes those paints whose coat patterns fail to fall neatly into either the Tobino or Overo category, such as a horse with a bald white face, 4 white legs, and a predominantly dark body that displays regularly shaped white markings. To further complicate matters, there is no guarantee that breeding 2 paint horses will result in a painted foal. However, solid-coloured horses with paint horse bloodlines can be, and are, used for breeding. Like the quarter horse, paints can be found wherever calm, sturdy, willing mounts are required. The Appaloosa. I like the sound of that horse name. It's cute. Appaloosa. Okay. The Appaloosa was developed by the Nez Perce tribe of the inland northwest. It is unclear whether the Nez Perce established the breed using horses which the Spanish introduced to North America in the early 18th century, or whether the Appaloosa migrated across the land bridge between Asia and North America with the Nez Perce thousands of years earlier, as ancient Asian pictograph of spotted horses suggest. In any case, by the 1800s, the Nez Perce had a remarkably large herd of these strong, sure-footed, colourful horses. While its general conformation is similar to that of other stock horses, the Appaloosa has several distinguishing characteristics. No other breed possesses its highly distinctive spotted coat pattern. Most common is the blanket pattern, where an otherwise solid-coloured horse will have white hindquarters with dark spots. Some Appaloosas are white, with uniformly sized dark spots that create a leopard pattern. Some are a malted mix of light and dark hair. The skin on the nose and lips of an Appaloosa is a mixture of pigmented and non-pigmented skin, giving it an almost freckled appearance. The white of its eyes, the sclera, is indeed white and readily visible. This is not the case in other breeds, giving the Appaloosa a very alert, wide-awake appearance. Ooh, mules and other breeds. This book does not end. Nectar, I sure didn't expect to learn about horses today. Neither. Me neither. But hey, here we go. I'm a teacher, I'm teaching. But thankfully, it's most of you guys know what the word horse is, so it's great. Not to drag my kids. My kids are super smart. They're smarter than me, but you know. Okay, mules and other breeds. Mules can still be found on some ranches. The cross between a female horse and a male donkey, a mule, is known for being sure-footed and unflappable. As a result, it is still often used as a pack animal. Gaited horses, such as Pacefinos, Peruvian Pasos, and Tennessee walking horses, are extremely smooth to ride, and as a result have their place on some working ranches. Draft horses can still be found pulling wagons and sleighs, though it's usually to keep visitors amused rather than to get ranch chores done. For more information, find book 2. Okay, wait. Paint dries in record time due to record heat. Pretty much the whole world's suffering from some record heat right now, aren't we? Local science teacher spends day watching paint dry, says it's the most excitement he had in years. Honey, you need to get out more.
That's not the right time. Must be broken.
Okay. Wait, what time does that say? I'll write that down in my big Nancy Drew clue book. Where's my pen? So the time it has set is what? 4... 45? 44? 43? 4:43. Let's go to the kitchen.
Frances Humber. Wonder who she was.
Maybe like the owner? Oh, we have our first person. Adobe bread? Corn fritters? Anyone want some recipe ideas? Feel free to pause and read these and make them up yourself. Shadow Ranch cake, my favourite. Not complete without icing and my marzipan flour. Rattlesnake chili. Wait, can I lean? There. If I lean, y'all can read the y'all can read the bottom. I don't need half my head. It's overrated. Sunny fried bread. Taco salad. What's the last one? Vinegar pie. Okay. My head's back.
Hey, you must be Nancy. I'm the cook, Shorty Thurmond. Welcome to Shadow Ranch. Come on over here and tell me about yourself. You have talked to the Rawleys, right?
Nope. Not in the slightest. Okay.
Wrong.
I promised the Rawleys I wouldn't talk to you until after they did.
Why do you want to talk to me so badly? I just want to look around a little first.
I just wanted to look around a little first.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to have an interesting conversation with those two guys out there? It's impossible. So call the Rawleys, then come right back.
Okay. But I will... sorry, dude. I just thought, so you guys can actually also read the dialogue that's happening. Oh, too far. There we go. There. Now y'all can also read. Okay. I guess go in here and just call it the Rawleys? Rawleys? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. Not accurate clicks for the phone.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Raleigh. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy, are you at the ranch?
Yes, and I'm a little concerned that you're not.
Can I spell?
Is everything all right?
Oh, everything's fine. I mean, it is now. It wasn't last night, of course.
Everything would have been fine last night if you hadn't made such a fuss.
How could I not make a fuss? There was a rattlesnake in our bedroom, for Pete's sake.
I reckon I'd cry if I found a snake in my room. Cry and then maybe pass out from fear.
Did you say rattlesnake?
I told Ed to leave it alone and let one of the hands get it out of there, but no, Ed started poking at it with my yardstick, and all of a sudden it leapt up and bit him.
How bad?
How bad?
How
Well, his
bad?
arm swelled up something awful, and he was feeling pretty poorly by the time we finally got him here.
I was fine. She's exaggerating.
Oh, Ed, you wish. Anyway, dear, he's doing much better today, and the doctors think he'll be well enough to go home in a day or so.
I'm well enough to go home right now.
No, you're not. If I don't stay here with him, he'll get up and walk right out that door.
No, I won't.
This is the relationship I have with one of my friends. Y'all can figure out who's who. Should I postpone? How can I
What can
help?
I do to help you?
Oh, nothing, dear. Absolutely.
Can't postpone, I'm already here.
You just go get a horse from Tex. He's the head wrangler, and go riding to your heart's content. I told Shorty to go ahead with the cookout I planned for tonight, and...
The envelope. Have her take that envelope to Mary.
Oh, good idea. There's an envelope in the roll-top desk in the den marked Mary. If you could ride over to Mary Yazzy's and give it to her, we'd really appreciate it.
Can do. So I have to ride there. I love to. Address.
I'd love to. Is there an address on the envelope?
Dave will tell you how to get there.
She's gonna have to get the key to the desk from him, too.
Oh, that's right. I always lock the roll top. Dave has the key. Oh, dear. It seems like there was something else I wanted to tell you.
The horse, Bet. Tell her about the phantom horse.
Tell me
Did
about
he
the
say
horsey.
Phantom horse?
Yes. You see, last night we...
Hello, Mr. Raleigh. Time for those tests.
Uh-oh. We have to go. Don't worry about us, dear. You just go have fun. Just be sure to wear a hat and drink plenty of water. It's gonna be another hot one. Bye!
No, wait. Just
Bye.
tell me about the Phantom horse?
Okay. Okay, maybe now this man will talk to us.
Tell me you've called the Raleighs.
Can't believe what happened there. Oh, I want the
Said
Phantom Horse
something
gossip.
about a phantom horse. Do you know what she was talking about?
Sure do. See, I was just about to crawl into bed last night when all of a sudden this glowing horse comes galloping up outside. It stops and rears and paws, whinnying and snorting. Then it just wheels around and gallops off into the night. It was Dirk Valentine's horse, you know. Now it's a phantom.
Who's
Dirk
that?
Valentine?
Dirk Valentine was an outlaw around here back in the 1880s. Legend has it he was in love with Frances Humber. She lived right here on Shadow Ranch. Unfortunately, her daddy was the sheriff.
Oof.
Ouch.
Because of him, Valentine was captured and eventually hanged. Ever since, the ghost of his horse has been roaming the desert, cursing whoever sees him with bad luck.
That's kind of awkward, in it. Like, I can get like maybe like fathers not liking the boyfriends of some girls, but getting the man hanged is a bit awkward.
What a great story.
Story? All I know is Ed Raleigh sees the horse, and what happens less than 2 minutes later? He gets bit by a rattlesnake. You do the math.
Well, I'd better get going.
Come back soon.
Okay, let's go explore outside. Oh wait, Maggie, did you like that song? It was a good song. Not really my type of music. I know a few people who'd like it, but yeah, it wasn't bad. Just didn't float my boat. I'll admit. I'm sorry. What have we got? It is
My antiperspirant's going to get a workout today.
80-something degrees for people who use the Fahrenheit system. I have no idea what that means. Okay, got an empty sink. Okay. Nothing in this little shed.
You talked to the Raleighs?
Man number 2. Good time over Ed. Is it done? Yeah, I'll do that one.
I'm supposed
That'll be
to go
nice.
ahead and have a good time and not worry about Ed, which is a lot easier said than done.
He'll be okay. Getting bit by a rattler's no picnic, but it sounds like he's out of the woods.
Venom horse. Defeat the snake up in the room. Venom horse.
Shorty told me about the phantom horse that appeared just before it happened. Did you see it too?
It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Guess you're gonna be asking me a lot of questions, huh?
Oh, honey, you have no idea how many questions you're getting.
I don't know. Why do you ask?
The Raleighs said you were a detective.
Yep. It's kind of a hobby. I'll go hobby.
Amateur detective. It's just kind of a hobby.
I'm gonna be honest with you, ma'am. We were short a couple hands to begin with, and now with the Raleighs gone and everybody on edge over what happened last night, well, this is not a good time to be visiting Shadow Ranch, that's all.
How do you think that rattlesnake wound up in the Raleigh's bedroom?
Probably crawled in through a mouse hole sometime during the day and took a nap. Nighttime's when they're most active. Something the Raleighs found out the hard way.
I respect that, finding somewhere to just take a nap. Been there, done that, many a days.
Has anything like that ever happened here before?
Not since I've been here.
The Raleighs asked me to take something out to Mary Yazie's, but it's in the den in the roll-top desk, which is locked. They said you had the key?
Sure do. They gave me their key ring at the hospital.
Great, thanks.
To get to Mary's shop, just follow the trail that goes northeast out of the corral. Can't miss it. And I should probably warn you, she doesn't like the Raleighs.
Why not?
Why not?
No idea. Not really any of my business.
I'll let you get
Fair,
back
fair.
to work.
See you later.
I'll keep exploring outside before I go back in. Oh, we got some veggies. Some green beans. Some tomatoes. Some more tomatoes and some more green beans. What have we got in here? Got some saddles. Cookie. I've decided Cookie is my favorite, purely for their name. Got a hat. Horse feeding. Ah, okay, we'll be feeding the horses at some point, lads. I want to eat these ones. They look like pink marshmallows. Always check your girth before hitting the trail. What else we got? Well, hello,
So
sir.
which one are you?
The cool one. Well, that's definitely not true. Excuse me?
Excuse me?
The Raleigh said they were going to be inviting some young ladies out here. I take it you're one of them.
I'm
I'm
Nancy.
Nancy Drew. My two friends haven't arrived yet.
Why not?
Actually, that's a good question.
I brought 3 horses in this morning. Hardly fair to keep them tied up all day if nobody's going to ride them.
Okay.
And you are?
I'm the head wrangler. You want to ride, you come to me. You prove to me you know what you're doing, I may just let you.
How do I prove to you I know what I'm doing?
First thing you're gonna do is never ride unless you're wearing a hat and gloves. And unless you got a full canteen of water. You can wear that hat over there. It's Mrs. Raleigh's. Got a helmet built right in. Her gloves are on the saddle you'll be using. And you can get a canteen from Shorty. Then you're gonna saddle and bridle your horse. No need to brush him. I do that when I bring him in. Then you're gonna lead him to the mountain block in the corral and mount up. Then I'm gonna ask you some questions. You can't ride outside the corral till you get all the answers right.
Okay.
Once I pass your test, can I ride any time I want?
Long as you talk to me first. When you're done riding, you're gonna dismount, hook your horse up, take the saddle and bridle off, and put him back where you got him.
Sorry.
Always keep your gloves with your saddle.
Which horse would you like me
Which
to
is
ride?
mine.
The
Do I get to
bay
ride
over
Cookie?
there.
Oh, I get
Name's
Bob.
Bob. If you
I'll
get
take
off
Bob.
when you're on the trail, don't tie your reins to nothing. Just drop them. And barring an earthquake or something, old Bob will stay put.
Talk to
Okay.
you later.
Just stay out of
That's what we need. A good earthquake horse. Okay. Wait, what time is it? Anything to see me? Okay, I'm just thinking. Okay. I'm gonna go back into the house. And I'm gonna find another.
Hello there. You got some friends back there?
Okay, I'm gonna look at the horses. I'm gonna look at the horses. Hello, Bob.
Tex would have a cow if I rode bareback.
I just want to pet him. Let me pet my boy. Okay, who else we got? We got
Hi
Clyde.
there. You two aren't too shabby looking either.
We got Clyde and Ace. Can I pet them? No? Oh. We have 3 animals in front of us and I can't even pet them. What a sham. Okay. Sedge. Oh no, I can't even pet.
Hello?
Oh.
Nancy, hi, it's
Uh-oh.
Beth and George.
Hi, I'm at the ranch. Where are you guys?
Yes.
The airport in Phoenix.
The
Maybe?
airport in Phoenix?
We're at the airport in Omaha, Nebraska. Our plane had to land here so they could fix some problem with the radio, and now they're saying we could be on the ground for hours.
At least they didn't cancel the flight. Still though.
You're kidding.
Who knows what's really going on? Yeah, no one around here ever gives you a straight answer. So what's going on there?
So much.
A lot. Last night, Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet found a rattlesnake in their room.
Oh my gosh! Are they okay?
Well, actually, it bit Uncle Ed.
Is he alright?
He will be. Right now, he's in the hospital. He'll probably be there for a day or two. Aunt Bet's staying with him.
Oh my gosh!
And apparently a phantom horse showed up at just about the same time as that snake.
A phantom horse? Of all the times to get
I want to see the
stranded in
horse
some
so bad.
Stupid airport. Look, you just better keep us posted, Nancy Drew. That's all I gotta say. We're so bored. George just bought a book on 19th century clothing and accessories.
George did?
It's the only thing in the bookstore here that looks halfway interesting. So if you need to know anything that's even remotely related to 19th century fashion, let us know, okay?
Sounds good to me.
So what else has been going on?
Now saying glowing horse. Yeah, let's talk about the phantom horse.
Apparently last night, this glowing horse came galloping up out of nowhere, caused a huge commotion, then went galloping off and disappeared.
It was glowing?
It looked like it was going. It looked like it was glowing.
It was glowing.
You're there investigating phantom horses, and what are we doing? A big fat nothing. That does it, George. We're suing the airline.
Hell yeah. Cook Shores has found a whole bunch of them to be this odd horse snaked up. Cool. We'll talk about the cook.
Shorty Thurman? He says the phantom horse belonged to this outlaw named Dirk Valentine, who was hanged back in the 1880s.
Is this Valentine guy a phantom too?
I don't think so.
Well, how come his horse got to become a phantom and he didn't? Bess, phantoms don't really exist, okay?
According to legend, seeing the horse is bad luck.
I believe it. I mean, look at what happened to the guy who owned him.
I mean, she does got a little bit of a point there, doesn't she? Little bit of a point. Okay, I can risk one more.
Don't you think it's kind of odd how that rattlesnake showed up in the Raleigh's bedroom right after that phantom horse showed up outside?
You don't buy that it was an unfortunate coincidence?
Well-planned distraction. Days that the horse would appear, everyone ran outside to look. Maybe.
I think it was more like a well-planned distraction.
So, you're saying someone used the horse to lure everyone outside, then put the snake in their room, knowing no one would be watching?
It's possible, don't you think?
But if you're right, it means someone wants to hurt Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed.
Okay, let's see what we have to do. Call Bess and George.
Check.
I'll stay for the roll-up key. Got that.
That's
Find out
done.
the dealers with the phantom horse that the Raleighs mentioned. Look at all your drivers up to date. Yes, I up to dated. Yes, they're up to date. I had to do it last week. I got like a notification being like, "Hey, you're like 6 months out of date." I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure I'm not. But I updated it and I've had no changes. But I reckon it might be like a heat thing. What, like their servers are just like rolling over at different points of the day. But oh well. I'm just happy I can sort of gauge when it's going to happen, so I can at least give like a half an hour heads up. Why is my map not moving? Okay. Okay, what have we got in here?
The Raleighs sold a trunk full of junk to Mary Yazzie.
Junk trunk. $85, not bad, not bad. Okay. These things. That's the note we need. Ooh. To Ed and Bet Rowley. Just because you fired me, don't make another mistake and think they've heard the last of me because you haven't. We all know that I deserved a second chance. Letting me go without giving me one was just plain wrong.
Sounds like this Jane Nash person has it out for the Raleighs.
In fact, know what your problem is? You don't believe in justice. But see, I do. That's why my brother and I were the way my brother and I were raised. Justice always prevails, although sometimes it needs a little help. You'll see. Jane Nash. Maggie, all I know of another viewer has issues. Like internet issues? In which case, clearly same. Got some rugs.
Something goes here.
Okay. We got some birds with some square eyes. Can I turn?
Hey there, Nancy. Man, I wish the Raleighs were here.
How
How
come?
come?
I'm really looking forward to you and me sitting down and having a nice conversation. Especially with all the weird stuff that's going on. I'm so busy getting all their chores done in addition to my own that I barely have time to talk to myself, let alone to you. Enough of me complaining. What's up?
Literally
Well,
nothing,
I'd
mate.
better get going.
Drop by anytime.
Okay. I guess next point of call. Just talk to Tex. Get us. Do his horse riding test. And go find that Mary Yazzie. Yazzie.
Need something?
Oh, we didn't ask him.
Did you see the Phantom Horse last night?
I saw something. Just what? I still ain't sure.
Can I go riding?
May I go riding now?
Nope. With the Raleighs gone, the ranch is real short-handed. Before you ride, you're gonna have to go see if Shorty's got any chores that need doing. Gotta get a canteen from him anyway.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Yahoo!
Ah, yes, the lovable fetch quests. It's the never-ending cycle of you need to get this before you can get the real job done. Let me in.
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Tex said I
Well.
should get a canteen from you and see if there are any chores you'd like me to do.
Music to my ears. First thing you can do for me is go out to the garden and pick all the ripe vegetables. You know what ripe vegetables look like, don't you?
I can figure it out.
No, but don't worry, I'll find out.
Good, 'cause if you pick vegetables that aren't ripe yet, I'll be real ticked. You can put them in the vegetable basket that's hanging outside. And one more thing. Sometime today, I need you to build a cooking fire in the pit outside.
Okay.
I'll light it when I'm ready to start cooking. And be sure to fill the bucket out there with water and leave it by the pit. You know, just in case something catches on fire that isn't supposed to. The Raleighs wanted to have
Wise.
a cookout tonight, and by golly, we're gonna have a cookout no matter who is or isn't here.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by anytime.
Okay. Maggie loves you. Oh yeah, my Streamlabs, my Stream Elements, very slow on the uptake. Okay, so I need this basket. Oh, I keep going to like scroll with like my mouse wheel. Just to know.
I'm finished. I haven't done that yet.
There's any chores, find
I
the
haven't
vegetable.
done that. That's done.
Cooking fire. Okay. Now. Internet. Search. Harvesting vegetables. Bell peppers. Nope. Beans. Beans that are meant to be eaten, pod and all, are called snap beans because when they're ready to eat, the pods snap easily when bent. Some varieties grow like a bush, other vines, and can be trained to grow up a pole or trellis? Is that how you spell that word? Damn. Ripe beans should be pinched or cut off from the plant, not pulled. The more beans you pick, the more beans the plant will produce, so harvest them frequently, daily if necessary. In the picture below, the beans on the left are underripe, the beans in the middle are ripe, and the beans are overripe. Okay. So we need to find out what type we have. So beans, we have black turtle. And Romano. Oh, no. Yeah, Romano looks like these. So we need the straight light green ones. And then black turtle. Dry beans. Though they look like snap beans, dry beans are raised for their seeds. The pods of the beans are allowed to dry on the plant until the pods are crisp and the seeds within are hard and rattle in their pods. Okay, so... what? Because a bean plant stops producing if its pods are allowed to reach maturity, picking dry beans will not result in the production of more beans. In the picture above, the pod on the left is underripe. The pod in the middle is ready for harvesting. Okay, so Romano needs the long light green beans. Then that one. So these are like small and bendy. So I reckon these bendy ones are no-goes. But then we have no black turtles. Okay. Tomato time! Bell peppers, snap beans, tomatoes, beefsteak. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. So beefsteak is red when they're ripe. Northern lights are bicolored. Old ivory eggs are golden white. So golden. And the queens are orange yellow. Okay, we can get those, So beefsteak are red. So we've got two of these. Golden queens are orangey yellow. Two of those. Old ivory eggs are golden white. I honestly can't tell if any of those are golden white. Oh lord. We'll skip those. Northern lights are bicolored. So these bad boys. Okay, we can try that out.
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
Take a look.
Oh no, there's stuff in here that isn't ripe yet. Picking stuff before it's ripe is a waste of perfectly good food. So don't do it again, you hear? Now, second thing I need you to do
Oh,
for
I
me
got
is
all
take
the
this,
good ones though.
go out to the chicken coop and fill it up with eggs. Just be careful of that basket. It's kinda old. And don't forget to build me that campfire like I asked.
Got
You
it.
got it.
Okay, we did our veggies. Okay. Okay, let's try and do a bit of the fire. Wait. We'll need some stickies. Maggie, time to get attacked. Oh, yeah. Oh Christ. It's one. It's in the middle. And it's not bang on, it's just off. Smack it. Smack it with a hammer. Like it's a flea. The bottom in the middle. And that boy, oh, he's very off. Is he very off? Maybe just a little off. Let me see. I got him wrong. Oh. He's very off. Schmacked. Okay, he's the very back corner. And he's dead straight.
There. Just call me Nancy Paul Bunyan Drew.
Steal those, thank you very much.
Wonder who wrote this.
I don't know, I'll
This
take
must
that.
be where Shorty wants me to build a campfire.
I got logs.
Not yet.
Maybe not logs. I got stick.
Not yet.
I ain't got stick. I'm supposed to build a campfire, which means I'll need to find some tinder, something that burns very easily, like newspaper, kindling, something a little bigger, like dry sticks, and fuel chopped up wood. Okay. I'll take that too. Okay, we'll get some newspaper. These are the sort of chores I would actually enjoy doing on a farm. I'll take you. How many do we need?
Bank robbers?
Denver bank robbers spotted at local gas station. Clerk's description of clothing, car, green tinted sunglasses. Matches that of a witness to $100,000 heist. Is that it? Just the two? Okie dokie. Okily dokily.
So far, so good.
Got some sticks.
I need more kindling.
Okay. More kindling. I can do that. Also, clearly by me jumping amongst them, you can see my ADHD in action. I can't do one task at a time. I've actually got it really bad today. I should get it checked. But my lord, I am not wasting my time trying to translate that conversation. I'm like literally, I'm running low on 3 medications I desperately need, but I'm just putting it off because I just don't want to have to call and make that appointment. I just can't do it. Stinks. Like I'm very grateful. My company said that if I tell them when the appointment's booked in for, and like what the topic's for, and what my medication is, and like all my this, that, and everything else involved, they will translate for me while I'm at the doctor's. But I still need to make the appointment myself. and they're only accepting phone call. Like, you have to call them to book your appointment. Gotta pull that band-aid off? I know, but I don't know the words. I don't know how to ask for an appointment or to confirm that it's been booked in correctly. I don't know how to do that.
So good. That should do it.
Okay, and now our logs.
There, one extremely well-built campfire, if I do say so myself.
Great looking fire, Nancy.
Oh, he likes it. Okay, but like if I was still like back in Australia, it'd be so easy because I could just ring up and be like, hey, I need to book an appointment for this. What are your next days
That's
available?
done.
Sorted. But I can't do that here. Find a recording of said word. Like.
Can't check that. I'm finished
Oh,
with
hold
that.
on. Okay, oh, I still need to get the eggs. Like, I can find all the words I need, but my issue is when someone talks back to me, they say it so fast because they're of course they naturally speak Japanese that I'm just like, honey, I need you to slow down. I have not a clue a single word you've just said, and it's very hard. Right click pieces to rotate. Okay. But I've also got the small issue that once some businesses find out that, of course, I'm a foreigner, they don't really want to deal with me because of the translation issues I have. Which is honestly fair enough, like, they don't want to have to go through that hassle, and I can't fault them for that. It just sucks. Because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Okay, that's too big. Crypto, you know Japanese? I do not. I do not know Japanese. I'm trying to learn, but that stuff is hard. Or is it their English? Honestly, like, most of the time, when I interact with them, their English is always, like, on point. But, like, in their... I'm more the countryside, so not a lot of people know it. But, yeah. But, this one? Yeah. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to do it, but I don't know. Like, I reckon I might just even have to wait until I'm at my work next and just have a coworker just like stand next to me while I'm making the phone call so they can catch any words I miss. Is this right? Oh no, this one's upside down.
There. Am I good or what?
Okay. Like, what is it? Like, I've learned. How to say this? Like, if I like call on the phone, the only conversation I can do is like I can ask if a person is there for me to talk to, and I can find out when they will be there next if they are not in. But I've never had to do a doctor's appointment. I haven't had a lesson for that, so I don't know what I'm doing. Hey you, don't even think about taking my eggs when I'm here. It makes me crazy. Good to know, good to know. It makes you a little bit crazy. Angering the chicken. Because why not? But yeah. Like, I think, when do I have work next? I think I'm working on Thursday. Yeah. I'll see if someone is bored out of their mind on Thursday and see if they'll help me make a phone call. Chicken!
Yikes! Maybe I'll come back when she's not in such a foul mood.
Nancy, that was atrocious.
I know that chicken. She only becomes aggressive when she's provoked. Were you provoking her?
I was just kind of playing with her.
Playing with or teasing?
I guess it was more like teasing.
We can't have people taunting the chickens here. It makes them less productive and just plain mean. And if you have to be told not to pick on some poor, defenseless, well, relatively defenseless creature, I'm afraid you're not the type of person that's welcome at Shadow Ranch.
Your hen hassling days are over, Nancy. Bye.
Bye! Okay, we'll leave the chicken alone. I like how, like, if it's, like, in a game, I'm all down for messing with animals. But, like, real life, I will come after you with a pitchfork if you go for an animal. Maggie, I had a chicken can confirm they're nuts. Yeah, I don't like chickens. Chickens scare me. They look like they're just waiting to peck your eyes out. They got those evil little eyes. Don't like them. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I did not mean to click that. That was a mistake.
She may be ill-tempered, but she's one of our best egg producers here. Didn't you see what I wrote by her nest?
Well, yes.
Then why did you try to
That
get
was
her
a
egg when
complete
she was
misclick.
sitting on it?
My bad.
Because I thought I could.
I happen to like that chicken.
I know you do, Ed. Birds of a feather. So, not only have you traumatized one of our best hens, but it appears that you can't be trusted to read and obey simple written instructions.
It won't happen again, Aunt Bet.
Well, Nancy, you're right about that.
That was completely my bad. Let's go back 1 and then check the eggs. Okay, 5. Oh.
You can find more eggs than that.
Okay.
You bet I can.
Okay, we'll head back to the back. See if any of them moved. Oh, here we go. Crazy's gone. Quick once over. Okay. Now we got 6 eggs. Crypto, so much drama. Oh, so much drama.
Got those
So
eggs for
much
me?
drama. No problemo.
No problem.
Good for you. Anything I can do for you now?
Canteen, please.
Do you think I could get a canteen of water from you?
Got one right here. You're good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
But yeah, now. Once I bite the bullet, I will be able to do my phone call. Like, that's how I've survived so far in this country. But, I just wish I was fluent. Okay, what about our task list now? Get the chores done, got my water canteen. Okay, we'll try and ride the horse again. Are you sorry my island friend? Ooh, you have an island friend? An Irish friend?
Need something?
I won't go
Can I
riding.
go riding now?
Yep, if you got everything I told you need, and you think you know your stuff when it comes to horses, old Bob's all yours.
Talk to
Okay.
you later.
Just stay out of trouble.
So horse riding, I need my hat. Well, Rolly's hat. Oh, mousetrap. This thing. What part? What a tone shift that tune was. Tighten up that bad boy.
Come on, Bob.
Come on, Bob. It's a jam. Oh, okay. I might have to ruin the song.
I'm ready.
Ready for some questions?
Hell yes, sir.
You bet.
Where's a horse's hocks?
I do not know, sir. Below its knees, above its hooves, on its front legs, on its back legs. Below its knees? Are they like shins?
Just below its knees.
Nope.
Okay. Something else.
Ask me something else.
Where's a horse's frog?
Between its ears, bottom of its hooves, just above its tail, in its water bucket? I think that's above its tail.
Just above its tail.
Nope.
Ask me something
This
else.
is great. I didn't
How
learn
tall is
anything
a
from our
horse
horse
with
book.
15 hands?
15 hands is like 55 inches.
55 inches.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
What kind of a horse is a
Hooves?
Paso Fino?
Oh, wait, Pasofino. Quarter horse, a paint horse, a draft horse again. A paint horse.
A paint horse.
Nope.
I don't know
Ask me
anything about
something
How can you
horses.
tell if a horse is colicking?
Colicking?
else. It keeps
It's
lying
this or
down,
it's
then
burping?
standing up.
That's 1 out of 10.
Ask me
Aha.
something else.
What's the difference between a bay and a chestnut?
A bay, chestnut point. A chestnut has back points.
A chestnut has black points.
Nope.
Maggie, you failed? Oh, hell yeah, I did.
I
Okay.
think I'll take a break.
Okay. Okay, let me go back to the books. Sorry, Barb, I took you out for absolutely no reason. Oh, I don't need this right now. This is why I teach, because I can't learn.
Uh-oh. I'd better put that back.
Jane Nash, text Britain. Happy birthday.
Oh my gosh. Jane Nash is Tex's sister.
Ooh, drama. Lasso yourself a wild one, partner. I still can't believe I got a real-life cowboy for a brother. Your little sister, Jane. Oh, no monkers. Oh. Oh, scratching my nose as we turn. Okay. Okay, let's start. He gave us some questions that are from this book. Come on, outer breeds. He asked us the Pasofino question. Oh, all 4 of its legs below the knees and hocks are usually white. Okay, so the hocks are legs related. Appaloosa. Oh, Pasofinos are gated horses. Hold on, let me write that one down. That I will not remember. Pasofinos are gated. Okay. And then we need to know the anatomy. So I'm guessing we have to find book 2. Nope. Here. Aha! Aha! Ready to do some learning, boys? Okay. Unlike horses used primarily for recreational competition, most ranch horses spend their off hours outdoors, sometimes under the protection of trees or a lean-to. Rarely in an enclosed stall, and in the cold winter months, they're likely to grow long, shaggy coats. But their basic nutritional requirements are exactly the same as any other working horse. Because a horse is left to its own devices in the wild, would spend all its time looking and eating grass and other vegetation. Its digestive system is set up for the continuous consumption of relatively small amounts of food. Digestion is aided by the continuous movement of the horse as it forages. As a result, feeding a horse a large quantity of food all at once, then making it wait hours for its next meal, while tied up or restricted to a stall, can be a recipe for disaster. Things to consider when feeding a horse are its weight and amount of work it is doing. All domesticated horses need hay. In general, a horse should eat between 1.5 and 3% of its body weight every day. This means a horse that weighs 1,000 pounds should be eating anywhere from 15 to 30 pounds of food a day. It's recommended that half its food rations should consist of good hay, which horses need to keep their digestive tracts sound and to satisfy their natural urge to chew. This means that a horse weighing 1,000 pounds should be fed at least 7.5 to 15 pounds of hay a day. Timothy, alfalfa, and brome grass are among the hays commonly fed to ranch horses. Working horses are usually fed grain as well as hay in order to provide extra energy and protein. Oats, corn, and soybean meal, or a mixture of these, along with the supplemental vitamins and minerals, are among the grain ranch horses are commonly fed. When it comes to grain ration, each horse's needs must be determined individually. The energy needs of one 1,000-pound horse might mean it needs only 2 pounds of grain a day, while another might need 10 or more pounds a day, while still another might thrive on an all-hay diet and need no grain at all. It all depends on how much work the horse is doing, how much hay it is getting, and how well it digests and absorbs the chosen source of grain. It's important that grain be added to a horse's diet slowly. Always remember to go by the weight of the grain, not only by its volume. A gallon of oats is quite different from a pound of oats, and to use a properly calibrated scale when mixing grain sources. And never feed a horse more than 5 pounds of grain at one time. If a horse needs to eat more than 5 pounds of grain a day, divide the ration into at least 2 feedings separated by as much time as possible. Improper feeding can result in medical conditions that are very painful and potentially fatal to the horse, such as colic and founder. In a horse, colic can be simply described as abdominal pain. This pain can be due to excess gas or to an intestinal blockage, both of which can be caused by feeding the horse the wrong food or too much of the right food. Signs of colic in its early stages may include listlessness and lack of appetite. As its condition worsens, the horse may roll repeatedly, lie down and stand up, sweat, and kick at its abdomen. I'm going to write that down. Colic, up, down, roll. Call the veterinarian. Don't give the horse food or water and keep it walking if it keeps trying to roll. Founder occurs when the tissue between the foot bone and the wall of the hoof swells. The resulting pressure causes pain, and if the swelling is severe, blood flow may stop, and the tissue may die, resulting in permanent damage to a horse's foot. Diet-related causes of founder include eating excessive amounts of grain and drinking cold water before being properly cooled down after exercise. What colour is that horse? Black. Black body, black mane and tail with no hint of red. Some black horses fade to a rusty brown in constant sunlight. Others remain a fade-proof blue-black. Chestnut. Orange-red body, orange-red mane and tail. Colour can vary from yellowish-red to a deep, rich brown. A liver chestnut. But the mane and tail will always be the same colour as the body. Sorrel. Same as a chestnut, only with a flaxen, light-coloured mane and tail. Not everyone agrees with this definition. Bay. Reddish-brown body, black mane, tail and lower legs. Bays can be very dark, almost black, but if the horse has black points and even a hint of brown or red, it's a bay. Okay, so a bay has the black points. I remember this from Texas questions. Buckskin, a yellow, tan, or dun-coloured horse with a black mane, tail, and lower legs. Buckskins with primitive markings, dark stripe down back, horizontal stripes on the upper legs, are called duns. Palomino, golden body, flaxen mane, and a tail. No hint of red in its coat. I used to love palominos when I was a kid. Just that. I wasn't much of a horse kid, but I always liked looking at the palominos. Dappled grey. Dark skin, white dappling on a grey background. Greys turn white as they age, but always retain their dark skin. White. Blue or brown eyes, pink skin, white horses are brown-white, unlike greys, and they are not albinos. And roan. A horse that has white hairs interspersed with a base colour. The face, mane, tail, and legs of a roan are the solid base colour. A chestnut roan is sometimes called a strawberry roan due to its reddish-pink colour. A black roan is sometimes called a blue roan. Okay. Okay, is there another one? No. Okay. We got some answers. Let's whip this back to Tex and see if he gives us the all clear. Probably not. I wouldn't trust me on a horse if we have to do this test beforehand. Although I will say, I have ridden a horse quite a few times. I can do it without doing a test. Just don't ask me to care for a horse. I wouldn't be able to do it properly and I'd feel bad.
Come on, Bob.
Come on, Bob. Okay, we're up.
I'm ready.
Ready to try again?
You bet.
You bet.
What tribe bred the first Appaloosas?
The Nez
The Nez Pierce.
2 out of
Yes.
10. Got a long way to go.
Ask me
Just
something
8.
else.
Not too bad.
What part of a horse is most likely to be hurt when it founders?
Oh, it's feetsies.
It's feet.
3 down, 7 to go.
Ask me something else.
What part of the saddle should you always check before you head out on the trail?
Girth. Oh no. Cinch, cantle, stirrup, horn. See?
The cinch.
That's 4 right.
Oh.
Ask me something else.
What is a mule?
Offspring of a female horse and a male donkey, or a male horse and a female donkey? Female?
Offspring of a female horse and a male donkey.
That's 5. You're halfway there.
Okay.
Ask me something else.
Where's the horse's hocks?
Just above it.
Just above its hooves.
Nope.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
Where's the horse's hocks?
Just below its knees? No, on its front legs, on its back legs. Front legs!
On its front legs.
Nope.
Back
Ask me something else.
legs!
Where's the horse's hocks?
Thank you!
On its back legs.
Bingo. That was number 6.
Ask me something else.
Where's the horse's frog?
It's not just above its tail. Ears?
Between its ears.
Nope.
Ask me something
Bottom
else.
of its foot.
Where's the horse's frog?
On the bottom of its hoof.
7 down. You're in the home stretch.
Ask me
Yeah!
something else.
How tall is a horse that's 15 hands?
4 feet, 5 feet, 2 yards.
4
4
feet.
feet.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
How tall is a horse that's 15 hands?
5 feet.
8 right. Just 2 to go.
Ask me something
This guessing
else.
game is
What
great.
kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
Oh, is a gated. I read that one down.
This here's your final question.
I'm
Let's go.
ready.
What's the difference between a bay and a chestnut?
Oh, a bay has black
A
points.
bay has black points.
Well, you answered all the questions right. And I can tell by the way you sit, you ain't gonna go falling off for no good reason. So you're free to ride outside the corral. Just don't go galloping all over the place.
I should not have
Bring
passed that
old
test.
Bob back all hot and sweaty. You can kiss your cowgirl days at Shadow Ranch goodbye.
Okay, let's head on out.
Okay, Bob. What do you say we do some sightseeing?
Oh, Mary's gifts. Perfect. Crypto, nice. I totally should have failed and should never be allowed out on this horse. Okay, I reckon before we look around,
Hi,
we
can
should
I
chat.
help you?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying at Shadow Ranch.
I'm Mary Yazzie. I heard what happened last night. Tough break for the Raleighs. Getting that place going has been a real struggle for them.
Oh. How'd you hear about
How
it?
did you hear about it?
Word gets around.
Probably know everyone in the valley.
You
Oh yes,
probably
can you
know
give us all the
everyone in
gossips?
the valley, don't you? Oops, I almost forgot. Bet wanted me to give you this.
Great. I want to buy a small piece of property from them. It must be their response.
Bad news?
They rejected my offer. Well, I guess that's that. But as long as you're here, look around. All the jewelry you see, all the rugs, the beadwork, the pottery, they were all made by local artists, including yours truly. So if you want to know something, especially if you want to know how much something is, just ask.
Okay. This
I
one.
understand that you bought a trunk full of junk from the Raleighs recently.
Yeah, they didn't want much for it, so I took it off their hands. Problem is, I still don't know what's in it because I can't figure out how to open it.
I'm sorry, I'm moving in my seat. Have you asked Wallace about it? May I take a look? May I take
May
a
I
look?
take a look at it?
Sure, it's right over there.
It was great talking to you.
Ride safely.
Okay, let's have some snooping. Okay. Oh,
That trunk looks really old.
EH and AH.
Would you mind if I try to get this open?
Please do. In fact, if you get it open, I'll let you keep something from it. You can have your pick.
Something goes here. The initials on this trunk. Whose are they? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Okay, EH and AH. We got the square holes. My guess is these. So I need to find out the combination. Okay. Added something to the task list. Oh. Petroglyphs of the Southwest. There are estimated 30,000 petroglyphs in Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, and Utah. Petroglyphs are images of human-like figures, animals, or abstract symbols that were carved into rock by members of ancient Native American cultures hundreds or even thousands of years ago. Petroglyphs are not to be confused with pictographs, another form of rock art in which images are painted on rock. Petroglyphs are actually part of the rock, which makes it difficult if not impossible to know for sure when they were carved. Nor should the images be confused with hieroglyphics, the ancient Egyptian system of writing in which pictorial symbols represented specific ideas and/or sounds. Although some petroglyphs may have commemorated specific events, such as a successful hunt or some noteworthy human achievement, most are simply nothing more or less than exactly what they look like, pictures that someone, for whatever reason, felt like creating. Although no one today can say with certainty why members of past Native American cultures etched paintings into rock throughout the Southwest, the fact that they did guarantees that the ancient ones will not soon be forgotten. I mean, honestly, the whole, for whatever reason they felt like creating, maybe they just felt like painting one day and was like, I'm gonna do it this way. Or maybe it's just like, what is it? Like, me and my friends have talked about it and I've seen it online, just the whole, especially with like some of the crazy stuff that's been happening in recent years, wouldn't you just like to put something down? So like if it's like discovered in like thousands of years time, they dig it up or something, and they just look at it and they're like, what the hell was happening in this era? That'd be so fun just to mess with them. And it also just makes me think someone's definitely had that idea in the past, and that's definitely why they planted some weird stuff around the world. Just wanted to mess with us, because why not? It's fun. Pranking from beyond the grave. I would definitely be that type of ghost, I'll admit. I won't throw stuff, I won't pull hair or anything. I'll just pull pranks on messages. I'll be pulling like your mama jokes over the speakers.
Tuning forks. Cool.
What have we got? We polish rocks and petrified wood. Ask for details. Oh, that is hard to read. Zoom in. It takes 4 ingredients to petrify wood. Turn it into stone, wood, water, mud, and time. Trees that existed in the Triassic period 225 million years ago in swamps and alongside streams eventually dried, toppled over, and were carried downstream. When these logs and branches eventually stopped, they became buried under thick layers of mud and debris. Lack of oxygen kept the wood from decaying, while the volcanic ash in the mud caused silica to slowly seep into the wood, a process called permineralization. This silica gradually filled and eventually replaced the individual microstructures with quartz crystals. This petrification process continued for millions and millions of years, so that by the time the ocean had formed and the above wood receded, the thick layers of sediment enshrouding it dried up and eroded away. The wood that was gradually exposed, the wood that we see today, had been turned to stone. But if petrified wood is largely quartz and quartz is colourless, why is petrified wood so colourful? When the silica seeped into the wood, it carried with it other minerals that was present in the mud, such as iron, copper, and magnesium. Iron oxidizes cause the orange, rust, red, and yellow hues seen in petrified wood, while copper produces green and blue tints. Manganese results in pink and purple tints, and silica produces white and grey tints. Depending on their size, age, and visual appeal, pieces of petrified wood can sell for anywhere from $5 to several $1,000s. On public land regulated by the Bureau of Land Management, petrified wood is treated as a mineral and falls under mining laws, so that no permit is required to remove limited quantities of petrified wood for non-commercial purposes. Removal of petrified wood from national and state parks is prohibited by law. My only comment for this is, with like the copper, the green and blue tint, when you set copper on fire, the flames are like blue and green. It's really pretty. I like setting elements on fire. All arrowheads in the shop were surface collected on private lands. Charlena Purcell. She looks very different from when, I guess for this game? For when we meet her later in Last Train of Blue Moon Canyon, she looks very different. A highly successful romance novelist, Charlena Purcell will be touring the Southwest this summer. A meticulous, tireless researcher, Miss Purcell knows more about what went on in 19th century Arizona than do most historians. Invite her to speak in front of your favourite organisation and hear firsthand how she puts together her wonderfully detailed, emotionally rich works of fiction. And call this number. Maggie, oh yeah, well her hair is down. Even still, she looks completely different. Necryptor, Muppin is a pyromaniac. Just a little. But mainly I was just a science kid. Oh, help the roadrunner get to its hole before the coyote catches it. But yeah, now, I was just a major science kid, so I got to do it, and it was technically fine because it was an experiment. As long as you write it down, it's fine. I still remember there was one time in my high school we had the thing where we... The one I remember the most is potassium. But pretty much we all went outside and the teacher filled up this massive bucket of water. And then we had to... Pretty much all us kids stood back. Probably not as far back as we should have because we wanted to get a good look. But, yeah, so the teacher stood back a reasonable distance because they had common sense and they knew what was about to happen. But they essentially just threw in a chunk of like a different element. Potassium is the only one I remember us actually using, but we did like 4 or 5. Yeah, they just threw a chunk of the potassium into this bucket of water and it just exploded. It caught fire. It was amazing. And then, of course, there was those fun things where you'd have, like, you'd put a bit of an element into a test tube, and then you just, like, slowly heat up the test tube. And then you just get to watch that bad boy change different colours in the flames. Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to backtrack this a little. Cool, I was horrible at science. Eh. Honestly, like, for my case, I'm horrible at, like, all, like, the artsy stuff. Wait, I think I've bungled this up. I bungled it. Let me retry. But, you know. And not even that, but like, so I had a lot of fun with all that, the chemistry side of things, but I could not understand any of it. So I would just... So I became a biology kid. So if y'all ever need help with any of the biology side of things, hit me up. I can do that stuff for you. I got my degree in there. Wow. I majored in it.
Cool. An old token. Or something.
Dry Creek, 1.5 cents for merchants. Nice. But, okay, we'll head on back. Or, actually no, we'll see if we can talk to Mary one more time, and then we'll head back. But,
Hi, can I help you with something?
Petroglyphs.
Are there many petroglyphs around here?
If you take the trail to Cougar Bend, there are hundreds. A lot of them were probably made by the Anasazi. They lived in the area until about 700 years ago, when they just suddenly picked up and left.
I won
What, a
something that
token?
looks like a token when I played that game over there. What is it?
They actually used those for something back in the 1880s, but I don't know what.
It was great talking to you.
Ride safely.
Okay, we'll head back. Ooh, trail stop in Cougar Bend. Let's explore these before we go home. Maggie, lol, I need you in college. Honestly, I was not the smartest person. Like, I know there's that whole phrase, like, C's that get degrees. That is hella true. That is what I did. Ooh, we have some arrowheads. Like, there was, like, obviously, like, some classes I did very well in, but there was also, like, some classes I did so poor. So poor. Here lies Charlie, best mule whatever lived, never kicked me or nothing. Rip, January 1881. Yeah. Like, I was literally, I I don't know why I say one of these kids. I was a grown-ass adult when I was in university. What the hell am I on about? But, yeah, I was literally one of those people that I had a bad mental bout at one point.
Better not leave old Bob behind.
And so I was doing free classes for that trimester. I failed all 3 of those classes. I had to redo all of them. So, ooh, rattling sound. Let's not go near the snake. But, so yeah. All I can say is, hey, even if you fail a class, like, you can get there. You can redo that bad boy. No stresses.
Better not leave old Bob behind.
It is not the end of the world if you fail a class. You can do it again. Maggie, I took 9 years. And yeah, hey! Took 9 years and you still got it. See? Oh, cool end. And no crypto, but you got your degree then? Exactly! Exactly! I don't use it whatsoever, but I've got it. And I can say I've got it. And I can also use it as just like, whenever like any of my siblings are just like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna pass. I'm just like, so, do it again. Like you'll remember most of the answers from last time. Just do it again. You'll get a higher score. Oh, it's a pig though. I think it looks like a horse. A person with a tail? Not a clue. Couldn't even guess what that one is.
I need a rope.
I need a rope. Oh, I missed an arrow. I'll take you. This one's a hand, no doubt about it. Well, then again, maybe it's just a weird shaped turkey. Like, you know how kids can do those art projects where they make a turkey for Thanksgiving and they use it like a handprint? Never did that myself, but I've seen it on TV. Okay, let's get you out of the saddle, Bob. Okay.
You still here?
Where else would I be, sir?
Should I be somewhere else?
Yeah, home in your nice soft Betty Bye. You and your friends, if they ever show up, you ain't gonna last more than 3 days out here.
I hope
Well,
you
I
like
hope
surprises.
Surprises, Tex, because you're in for one.
City folk can't take living out here. Too rugged, too much work, too dangerous.
Yeah, that's fair. Purely from my own viewpoint, that is fair. Because I know for myself, I could do it for like a holiday. I could not do it full time. I
I understand you have a
I would
sister
cry.
named Jane Nash.
So what if I do?
I like my internet too much.
I found a pretty nasty letter from someone named Jane Nash in the Raleigh's desk.
That don't mean it was my sister. Hey, you've been snooping, haven't you?
Yes.
In the Raleigh stuff? In my stuff?
Yes. I'm just observing.
I'm just very observant, that's all.
My business ain't none of your business, and that includes any sisters I may or may not have. You need to go. I'm busy.
Maggie, Lola did those conservative clothing. Oh, you did the turkey hands? Oh. They do look really boring, I've got to admit. And then the control the same. Oh, yeah. Like, I like doing it on, like, school trips. But, like, I need the internet so bad just in my daily life. Like, not even just like a I'm obsessed with it sort of thing. But, like, purely going off the fact that, hey, I live in Japan. I live in a country where I still have not figured out how to speak the language fluently. I need my Google Translate some days. And then all my family do not live with me. So the only way I can contact them without spending like so much money on phone bills, internet, WhatsApp, Line, Facebook. Need the internet for those bad boys.
Can't check that off yet.
Finding out why Mary's so eager.
Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off. Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet.
Okay. Go talk to Dave. Wait, Maggie, and there's macaroni picture frames that Harper raves about? Did I do a macaroni frame? I don't think I did a pasta frame. I think one of my siblings did. But I didn't.
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
How long to
have
work
you
here?
worked here?
About as long as the Raleighs have lived here. About 3 months, I guess. I was their first hire. First me, then Tex, then Shorty.
Okay. I want to hear how this word is pronounced.
Tex seems a little ornery.
He does his
Ornery.
job and he does it good. As far as I'm concerned, that's all that's important.
I talked to my friends Bess and George. Their plane's been delayed. They aren't sure when they're going to get here.
Sorry to hear that. Well, to be honest, I'm not, really. Driving back and forth to the airport takes a lot of time, and time's one thing we're all running kind of short of around here.
I'll let you get back to work.
Ma'am?
Ma'am. I would like to say no one's called me a man before, but it turns out it's more common these days and I don't appreciate it. But I have to get over it. Heck, I'm having to get over the fact that some of my kids at school, even though I have taught them the difference between Miss and Mr., they still call me Mr. because they know it annoys me. It's so annoying. I hate it.
Miss Nancy.
Bless
how may
their
I be
teenage
of service?
hearts.
Have you ever met Mary Yazzie?
Of course. Nice lady. I mean, for the most part. Gets real unfriendly when the subject of the Raleighs comes up.
Do you know anything about the piece of property she's been trying to buy from the Raleighs?
Well, I know she says she wants to buy it because she feels spiritually drawn to it. But I think she's got something up her sleeve. Oh, Nancy, it's great having you here. I mean, I like to talk, you know? I like to converse, to debate, to discuss.
You like to
You
gossip.
like to gossip, don't you?
More than anything. Which isn't a bad thing. People like you and I are fascinated by the human condition, that's all. So, who else do you want to talk about?
Nobody really.
Oh. I'm disappointed in that too,
I better get
Nancy.
going.
Why would you say
Pleasure
that?
talking to you.
You got me and Shorty hyped up from a gossip session. Shot us down. Okay. Maggie, I hate it. Ma'am. Yeah, ugh. I feel so old when someone calls me a ma'am. Bye, Mr. JK. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I'll just walk into a class and I'll just be like, hello, everyone. And they'll just be like, hello, Mr. Muffin. And I'm just like, how dare you? How dare you? Still fixing up front porch, use back door. Yeah. But it's only me they do it to. All the other teachers who they actually respect, they use the correct titles. And I'm just like, oh, you little players. Green heart. Okay, I'm gonna do some phone calls. Oh, we need to call that Charlene Purcell. I'll call Bess. I'll go down the list.
Hello?
Hey, Bess.
Nancy, our link to the world of excitement and intrigue and decent food. What's the latest?
I went for a
finally
hike.
went for a trail ride.
A ride.
Horseback riding?
I rode to this store that this woman named Mary Yazzie owns. She seems to have a bit of an attitude problem when it comes to the Raleighs.
What else in the land?
Apparently, she wants to buy some land from the Raleighs that they don't want to sell.
What's on the property?
I don't know. I should probably call the Raleighs and ask them.
Good idea. And the sooner the better.
That's
Okay.
it for now.
Have fun. Wish you were
Nicryptor,
here.
I bet you're their fave teacher. I reckon for a few of them, I am their fave teacher, but purely because I'm like the fun new commodity they have. I'm like one of the new teachers on the scene, and like I'm like a fun attraction for them. They don't respect me as an adult. I know that much. Alright, Maggie, I need to call this person. Never mind, Bess it is. Pretty much. That's how I do my daily life as well. But now we will call Charlene, and then we'll call the Raleighs. Oh wait, Nicryptor, I remember the teachers that I feared the most. We treated them with respect. Do I have any of those teachers? No. I don't think I have any teachers that I've feared in my school. But I do know I only experienced it with one teacher. Like, she's usually like real sweet. Like, I've pretty much taken her in as like a second mum to me because she helps me so often with just day-to-day life. I love her so much. But like she's always just like this nice, sweet like lady. And then some of the kids were like really misbehaving during a test, and she lost it. And she just gave them that quiet fury and like talk down. And I was just in the front of the classroom. I was just like, do I need to be quiet and sit down too? Like, you're like, it was like just that quiet fury, and I was just like terrified. I was like, how are these kids feeling? This is the first time they've seen this from this lady. Whoa. But I love her. She helps me so much.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. May I please speak to Miss Purcell?
Concerning?
I'm staying at a ranch in central Arizona, and since she knows so much about the history of Arizona, I thought maybe she could answer some questions for me.
Questions concerning?
Well, I came across a very old trunk that might contain stuff that has to do with these people named Dirk Valentine and Francis Humber. Only I can't open it.
Did you say Dirk Valentine?
And his girlfriend, Francis Humber, yes.
Huh. Would you hold, please?
Thank you for holding, and thank you for calling the office of Charlene Purcell. Miss Purcell's latest novel, Like Wind Through My Heart, was an instant bestseller. And like so many of her novels, it recently received the Catherine Coop Award for Historical Excellence. Reading a Charlene Purcell novel is like traveling through time to the old Southwest on the wings of love.
This is Charlena. Who is this again?
Nancy Drew?
Tell me about the trunk you found.
Well,
It was just the trunk right above it. Yeah.
the lock seems to have something to do with this image that's engraved on the trunk right above it.
Describe the image.
It's this kind of abstract design made up of hearts and doves and the initials EH and AH.
EH would be Eldridge Humber, and AH would be Abigail Humber. Frances Humber's grandparents on her father's side. Her mother died when she was 10. Now, the picture no doubt commemorates their wedding day, which was 4/9/11. April 9th, 1811.
What? Oh yeah, American dates. I always forget that sometimes. Purely because I grew up where it was like the April, sorry, month, day, year. I would do it day, month, year. So I get confused.
Why do you know so much about the Humbers?
I've been running across fascinating tidbits concerning the Humber family and stashing them away for years. When I have enough tidbits stashed away, I may well write a book about them.
Then you'd probably be very interested to know what's in this trunk.
Yes, I would. And since I've helped you, or tried to, it's only fair that you help me, don't you think?
Sure, I'll keep you posted. Did I mention that I'm staying at Shadow Ranch?
This just gets better and better. I'll tell my assistant to put your calls through immediately. By the way, why are you so interested in the Humbers?
Knowing more about them and what happened in the past may help me figure out something that's going on in the present. I'm kind of a detective.
That makes two of us. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Okay, now we've got the Rawleys.
Hello?
Hi, Mrs. Raleigh. It's Nancy again.
Hi, Nancy. It's Nancy.
I can hear, Bet.
How is Mr. Raleigh doing?
Let's get something straight right now. Even though we're Bess and George's aunt and uncle and not yours, I want you to call us Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed too. Got that?
All right.
Good. Now, what was the question?
How is Uncle Ed doing?
Well, he's running a slight fever, so the doctors are a little concerned.
Oh, I'm fine.
They're going to keep him here overnight, just to make sure he isn't developing some kind of infection. Oh, but enough about us. How are you doing?
I delivered your letter.
An envelope to Mary Yazzie like you asked. She seemed a little upset when she read that you'd turned her down.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint her, but if we sell that property to her, it would send a signal to other would-be buyers that we're interested in selling the ranch off bit by bit, and we're not.
What's she want
What
it
does she
for?
want the property for?
I have no idea. The parcel she wants to buy is nowhere near her store, and there's nothing but rocks on it. Maybe someone else there at the ranch knows, but we sure don't.
It doesn't look like Bess and George are going to get here today.
That's too bad. Why not?
Their plane had to land in Omaha because of mechanical problems. They don't know when they'll be taking off.
So, you'll have all those cowboys to yourself for a while. That Dave is pretty cute.
Bet's trying to set us up with a cowboy. He seems a little standoffish. Dave's okay, but Tex is a different story. Yeah, this is Sideswiper.
But Tex is a different story.
That man scared the bejeepers out of me when he came in to interview. But he kind of grows on you, and he takes real good care of the horses.
Speaking
I heard
of
about
horses.
the Phantom Horse. Was last night the first time it showed up?
As far as I know, it was the strangest thing. Shorty kept babbling about how it was the ghost of the horse that belonged to some outlaw.
Dirk Valentine?
But that was right after Ed got himself bit, and we were all running around trying to get him into the truck to take him to the hospital, and I really wasn't paying much attention.
Fair.
Do you have any idea where the horse came from?
None whatsoever. She wants to know where that phantom horse came from.
I was hoping she could tell us.
You're the detective, dear. If you want to snoop around and see what you can find out about that creature, by all means, please do.
Okay, very painting. Aha.
Why do you have a painting of Frances Humber?
I just thought it would give the den some character, that's all. I found it in the tack room under a pile of junk.
So the former owners left behind a lot of stuff?
I swear, it's like no one who lived at Shadow Ranch ever bothered to take their things with them when they left. When we moved in, the place was literally full of junk.
You know what? I would probably love if I moved into an apartment and it had all the past owner's stuff in it. That'd be so nice. The apartment I'm currently in, when I moved into it, it didn't even have light bulbs. I would have appreciated some light bulbs. Would have been able to bloody see.
What did you do with it?
I sold most of it to Mary Yazzie. She gets a lot of antique collectors in her store. Some things I kept, like Frances's favorite recipes.
And that ridiculous blanket chest. You insisted on keeping that.
Oh, yes, and I kept that triangular-shaped chest in the den. It used to belong to Merrill Humber. He was Frances's father. And I figured since I was keeping that picture of Frances, it was only fair that I keep something of his.
What kind of logic is that?
Oh,
That's the logic I'd use, honestly.
I'll be in touch.
But I'm a
Goodbye to
hoarder.
Nancy.
Goodbye to Nancy.
Okay. Right, the heart design of Mary Yazzie's. Okay, so that's the day of the grandparents' wedding. Tex, I won't go riding. I lost your permission this time.
My family's any of your concern, but my sister did work for the Raleighs back in Phoenix. She got fired, she got mad, but she's over it. Okay.
So it's just a coincidence that you ended up working for the Raleighs too?
Of course not. Janie got me curious, so I checked them out and wound up hiring on. They're decent people.
Yeah.
So all of that stuff that's been going on around here, it's not because you're helping her get back at the Raleighs for letting her go?
Fact is, my sister can be kind of a flake. I'd have probably fired her too.
He's honest. I'll give him that.
I need a rope. Do you think I could borrow yours?
Nope.
Talk to you later.
If you last that long.
Well, he shut us down real quick. Okay. Let's see if picking this up makes me ask him.
Need something?
Talk to you later.
Just stay out of trouble.
Come on, Bob. We gonna go riding.
Come on, Bob.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. EH. Put these pegs in. Okay, so we have 4, 9, and 11. If they go in a circle, it's probably a clock. So we got 12, 3, 4, 9, 6, 9, and then 11. So not quite at the top.
I got the trunk open.
Boom!
Thank you. Go ahead and take something from it. You deserve a reward.
A frying pan. Scissors. Deputy of Callio County. Scissors.
A pan.
A pen. Pocket watch. Mine now. I want the pocket watch.
That's done.
Alright, so I get you to buy the property from the Rawlings.
Can't check that off.
Okay, let's ask her.
Hi, can I help you with something?
It was
Never
great talking to
mind.
you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Maggie, sorry, made food. Oh, what food you make? Okay. Figure out a way to get on the ledge. Figure out how to open that trunk. Figure out why Mary said you to buy the property. Tree holes in the blanket chest, and then might be some kind of lock.
I haven't done that yet.
I guess if we go check out the trunk, we could call Charlena again. Oh, Maggie, you made ramen? What kind of ramen did you make? Like, what's it called? What broth did you use? Oh. Put these back. Okay, where is this trunk? Okay, I got some birdies.
Something goes here.
These?
I wonder how you open this. I
mean,
wonder how you open this.
It's a pocket watch. You just press the top, right? Okay, let's call Charlena. I called the boys.
Excuse me?
Nancy, hi. Sorry, I thought you were somebody else.
Who?
Who'd you think I was?
Hey, Nancy.
Hi, Frank.
I thought you were this guy we're doing some work for.
You guys are on a case? That's great.
No, it's not. Turns out the guy is a bit neurotic.
What does he want you to do?
He wants us to track down his missing laptop. He left it in a restaurant.
Only he keeps calling us.
Yeah, like every 2 minutes.
He's become a real nuisance.
Maybe you should just quit.
Can't.
Why?
Why not?
The guy's filthy rich, and if we find that laptop, he said he'd make us filthy rich.
But the real reason we can't quit is he's the son of our mother's best friend.
Yeah, if we quit, we'd never hear the end of it. Uh-oh, we've got another call.
Let him leave a message for the 9 millionth time. So, Nancy, tell us about the ranch.
Okay, as we're on the phone, we'll tell them everything.
The Raleighs aren't here because Mr. Raleigh was bitten by a rattlesnake last night.
Whoa, how bad off is he?
He's still in the hospital, but they think he's going to be okay. And that's not all that happened last night.
We're listening.
Apparently, this glowing horse came running up to the ranch house, caused everybody to go rushing out to look, then went racing off into the night.
We get nut jobs who can't keep track of their computer.
The fan of horse just wanted some drama, wanted some attention.
To glow in the dark. I mean, I know life isn't fair, but this is ridiculous.
Any hints? No. I don't want
Catch
hints.
you later.
Sounds good.
Bye.
I want to figure it out before I get hints. Charlena? Nope. Charlena? There we go. Maggie made veggie ramen. Oh, yum.
Thank you for holding, and thank you for calling the office of Charlena Purcell. Miss Purcell's latest novel, Like Wind Through My Heart, was an instant bestseller. And like so many of her novels...
Never mind.
Okay. Maybe Bess and George? Boom.
Hello?
Me again. What's the status of your plane?
Nobody'll tell us a thing. And now a bunch of really dark clouds are rolling in. What's going on with you, Nan?
Has either of you two ever read anything by an author named Charlena Purcell? She writes romance novels that take place in the Old West.
That rules me out. I saw her on a talk show once. Seemed kind of full of herself. Why do you ask?
I had to call her in order to open this old trunk at Mary Yazzie. She knows a lot about the people who used to live at Shadow Ranch.
I bet I know more about 19th century clothing design than she does.
Okay.
That's it for now.
Stay in touch. That's an order.
What was I going to say? I've got something. Let me get on the lid, open the trunk. Yep.
Check. Can't check that off yet.
Maybe this direction? Like this bird's flipped. Nope. Okay. 1, 2, nope. Got Arizona, quickshanks, rattlesnakes, scorpions, and cactus. That doesn't help us with any locks whatsoever. I did not click that. Okay, let me call the boys.
Now what?
Hi, Frank.
It's me.
Nancy, what a relief.
Still.
I can't tell if you're happy to be talking to me or just happy not to be talking to laptop guy.
Why not both?
Honest, it's a little of both.
He calls every 3.25 minutes. You can set your watch by him.
But the good news is, he's being so obnoxious that we're working faster than we've ever worked before.
We're going to solve this case in record time.
Like they say, every cloud has a silver lining.
Uh-oh. Incoming call. Think it's him?
3.25 minutes. It's him.
Want me to hang up?
No. He can leave a message.
So what's going on there?
Yeah,
There's a
I'm
secret
asking.
compartment at the back of the blanket chest in the den. Any hints as to how to open it?
Well, those 3 holes suggest you're going to need 3 square bottom keys. Find them, stick them in.
Then look to Father Time for direction.
Oh my god, figured it out. Okay.
Catch you later.
Stay safe.
Watch out for varmints.
It's got red, blue, and yellow. Got it. Boom. Okay. What shade of blue was it? Light blue. Okay, light blue is at 2 o'clock. Red is at 10, 12? And yellow is at 7. Okay. So we've got red is 12. Blue is 2. Yellow is 7. Oh, we're in. This is the journal of Merrill Humber.
July 4th, 1882. Got sworn in as sheriff. It was the 4th, so it's like all them celebrations was for me. Which of course they weren't. Francis thought up a song and played it on the piano for me. I forget how it went, but it was purty. I'm lucky to have her for a daughter. Hereford Shoup come by with a plant he brung from New York, which he calls Harrison's Yellow. Looked right dead to me, but Francis planted it out back, give it some water, and already it looks to be on the mend. She's 17 and can read and write good and knows her numbers. Hereford's thinking to marry her, but I said she ain't of that mind yet.
Who's Hereford?
March 30th, 1883. Frances has got eyes for a young man named Dirk. She says he's from Prescott. Cappy says when she plays the piano, this Dirk makes everyone be quiet so he can hear her good. I ain't never seen her smile like she smiles now. I told her to bring him to the ranch for dinner, but she says he won't come because he is too shy. I wonder if that is the truth. April 16th, 1883. Got a letter from the sheriff over in Phoenix about this Dirk Valentine, who's wanted for robbing 2 banks in a stagecoach. The picture with the letter looked just like Dirk, who Francis is sweet on. When I showed her the picture, she got tearful and run off. Now, Dirk is gone, and she won't say nothing about where he went.
I gotta admit, that sounds super sweet. He told everyone to shut up so he could listen to her play music.
August 2nd, 1883. Dirk Valentine is robbing banks and coaches and trains all over the territory. Francis
Love how that's
says
all I
he
took
never
from
ever
what he
shoots
said.
his gun and only steals from people that already got plenty of money. But that ain't true, because some of them trains he robbed was carrying money, meant to pay miners a hard-earned wages. He is nothing but a no-good, greedy outlaw. But Francis gets real mad when I say that. I fear she is still sweet on him, and that she sees him when she knows I am busy, and gets letters from him which she hides from me. September 9th, 1883. Got hold of a note Francis sent to Dirk and saw where they was going to meet. So I got a posse and we caught Dirk, and now he's in jail. The judge is coming next week, and I hear he is a hanging judge, so Dirk most likely ain't long for this world. Francis won't say nothing to me no more, and says she never will again. September 13th, 1883. Dirk sends a secret letter to Francis, which Mason got hold of and give to me. I locked it up so she won't ever read it. Francis ain't allowed to see Dirk in jail, of course, and if she never sees his letter, maybe she will think he don't like her no more, and maybe she will stop liking him. Francis's ma would have known what to do better than me. I wish she was still alive. September 17th, 1883. They hung Dirk at noon. I thought I would be glad, but I ain't. September 18th, 1883. Francis took Brownie in my big saddlebag and is gone. She ain't told no one where she's going, not even Cappy. But I know she will forget Dirk, and when she does, she will come home because she's a smart gal and will figure out that I did what I'd done for her.
I don't know, honey. You got the man she liked home.
January 4th, 1884. My sister says her little girl Ellie got a letter that said Francis went east and was not of a mind to ever return. I hope this ain't the truth, because I miss her something awful. June 11th, 1884. The Harrison's yellow, which Francis said was her favorite flower in the world, is just a pile of brown sticks now. I don't know how to look after delicate things like that, so it is my fault that it died.
He's so sad.
I ain't seen or heard from Francis in a year. I tell people she's on her way home, but when I look in my heart, I know this is a lie. She will never come back to Shadow Ranch, and it is my fault. I'll just have to find a way to live with it.
He was crying on the page. Aww. That's so sad. What? MH. Oh, okay.
This doesn't look like it was ever opened.
Victor feels bad? Yeah, it feels bad. Oh, he just tried to do right by his daughter and he lost her. Oh.
As usual, things did not work out like I planned.
Let's see if this
Just when I
cheers
get
us
everything
up.
fixed just right for you to go looking for the thing I hid for you, I go and get myself arrested. But no matter what you hear, nothing is gonna happen to me. I will be fine and we will be together soon, I promise. Meanwhile, you can keep busy by looking for what I hid. Start by using this piece of paper to mark where all the rock pictures are. They will tell you what to do next. Your favorite flowers and the flowers on your favorites, start keeping them in mind too. I will leave a message for you in this here cell, just in case they decide to move me to the jail down in Tumbleweed or something. I like vexing your brain, because when you are thinking real hard, like when you're playing the piano, you are more beautiful than anything in the world. I am sure to be out of here before you find my treasure, but in case I am not, know that it is all yours, and that you are more precious to me than 10,000 treasures put together. 9, 12, 15, 22, 5, 25, 15, 21. Dirk. P.S. I do not and never will hold what your father did to me against you.
Aww. Okay, we can get those. me just check this one more time. I'm gonna have to press these in order, so we're gonna have to find out what that is. Okay. Maggie, you on tomorrow? What am I doing tomorrow? I don't think I'm doing anything tomorrow. Yeah, I'm on tomorrow. I'll probably be on a slightly earlier stream than today. Probably like 8 PM JST or like 7 AM EST for tomorrow. Yeah, I don't have anything on, but I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow, so I won't be doing a morning stream. I'm feeling lazy.
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
I found a letter that may have been written by Dirk Valentine to Francis Humber way back in the 1880s. What do you know about them?
I know there's a painting of her over in the ranch house, and that's about it. Why? What'd the letter say?
Ranch, is that a treasure hunt?
Sound like Dirk was sending Francis on some kind of treasure hunt.
Well, if the guy did hide something, it's probably long gone by now.
I'll let you get back to work.
Ma'am?
Okay.
I'm finished with that.
Nope. Okay. So we will go and do the petroglyph ones.
Need something?
Do you know anything about the treasure that Dirk Valentine supposedly hid for his sweetheart?
Nope.
Figures.
Figures. Talk to you later.
If you last that long.
Settle on. Cinched up and ready to go. Come on, Bob. Cougar. Have it. Nope. I don't know what my sentence was. It's all good. Excuse me. Okay, let's mark. Where's all these bad boys? Okay. Oh. Okay, okay. So he is here. And next to him is this bad boy. You is like here. Yeah. Here's one. Well,
I need a rope.
we can't see those until we get a bit closer. Oh, we have a bunch down. Next to him is a bird. And a goat looking thing. Lower down is a hand. Higher up is Dasan. Okay. Is that everything for the main portion? So we need these logs. Okay. Then eat. Ski. Apisne. Ace. Okay.
I'm finished with that. I haven't done that yet.
Ask Shorty.
I'm finished with that.
Oh, I need to ask Shorty if he has chores for me. Okay. Okay. Let's let Bob relax. And then we'll go talk to Shorty. Nope. Turn around. Where'd all our music go?
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Stranger danger. Okay. I'm gonna call Charlena. Purcella. W.
Thank you for holding.
Never
and
mind.
Thank you for calling the office of Charlena Purcell. Miss Purcell's latest novel, Like Wind Through My Heart, was an instant bestseller. And like so many of her novels...
Never mind.
Okay, I don't have to do it again. Is this buttons we have to press? Oh! Okay, this is so much easier. Nope. Ah, it's Francis and her daddy. Okay. Oh, I guess we can use this now?
I wonder how you open this. Bingo!
Pew!
F.H. Francis Humber?
I did it. Is it the same? Oh. Yeah.
Green bottle under... wonder what that means.
Oh, so we have half a thing that we need? Maggie, we got to hang extra, no more 9 AM streams. Honestly, I would like to keep doing the 9 AM streams. I'm just trying to adjust for the 12 AM dropouts. So I will have a couple more 9 AM streams. I'm just, for August, I am all over the shop for my schedules. Just assume I don't have a schedule. Because I have no idea what my life is doing.
Check.
Okay. Why have I got... Harrison's yellow? Oh, it's a flower. Okay. Oh, evening.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she goes. Old lady.
I can't take any more.
Where are you going? You can't leave. The Raleighs said we were to have a cookout and entertain our guests.
Yeah, well, I don't call this entertainment. It's worse than whatever that stuff was you cooked.
That was lamb ragout for your information, and it was great. If you couldn't appreciate it, it's because your taste buds are about as sophisticated as a sand flea's.
Damn.
I think I'll turn in too. Night, ma'am. Next time, just stick to burgers.
Et tu, Brute? You see that? You see what I put up with? Day in and day out, I cast my culinary pearls before ungrateful, uncultured swine. Well, I'll show them.
You tell him,
I
Shorty.
write a best-selling cookbook, that's what I do. Then I'll get my own TV show, then I'll do a movie, and while they're out here punching cattle, I'll become a gazillionaire.
Oh my gosh.
It's the horsey! Huh? It's raining! Oh no, the whole something's burst in the shade. In the shade.
And you say this happened right after that phantom horse showed up again?
The pump house blew just as the horse was galloping away.
Oh my, this is awful. Maybe Shorty was right. Maybe that horse is a bad omen.
Yeah, I think it's
I'm
an
more inclined to think
attention.
that someone is using that horse to divert attention.
What do you mean?
It's possible that while everyone's attention was on that horse, someone sabotaged the pump house.
Why on earth would someone sabotage the pump house?
Chase you off the ranch, back at you for something? Chase you off the
Someone may
ranch,
be
maybe?
trying to chase you off the ranch.
But why?
That I don't know yet.
Why
You don't
not?
think Tex or Shorty or Jake is somehow involved, do you?
It's possible, but I just don't know yet.
Oh my, you might not be safe there.
Maybe we should send her home.
I'll be fine, really. I want to help, and I can help.
Well, it sounds like we could certainly use your help.
This
Can
way.
you think of any reason why someone might want you off the ranch?
No, but I'll tell you what. Ed and I will put our thinking caps on, and if anything comes to us, we'll call you. Have you called the sheriff and told him all this?
Not yet.
Tell her about the storms.
Tell me about the what?
The storms. You need to be careful when you go riding because it can be sunny one minute and pouring down rain the next.
I'll be careful.
Good. And if you have any more questions, just call.
One more thing. Until I figure out what's going on, it would probably be a good idea not to mention my suspicions to anyone at the ranch.
Of course. Keep in touch.
I will. Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, we need to call the sheriff. We do not have his number. We have his number. I can only like just make out that sheriff in like the teeny tiniest writing. Oh, we can't call him here. Shorty's too close. Sheriff. Ring-a-ding-ding.
Hernandez.
Hi, are you the sheriff?
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm staying at Shadow Ranch.
Oh, yeah? I spent a good part of last night out there.
What's your
your
take?
take on what happened to the pump house?
Looked to me like the main pipe had been deteriorating for some time, only nobody noticed until last night when it finally blew.
Accident?
So you think it was an accident?
I see no reason to think otherwise.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Just doing my job.
Well, that was quick. Oh, Shorty's not here. Oh, can we snoop? What's we got here? Just this?
Mineral deposits?
Rattlesnake mine, shady mine. Something mine, and parch mine. Okay.
Can I help you find something?
No, actually, I pretty much found everything on my own.
We got
For your
caught.
information, I got those maps because I was hoping there might be a long-lost gold mine or two around here. But like most of my get-rich-quick ideas, it didn't pan out. Apparently, there's no gold left in them thar hills, or silver,
Them
or
dar
copper,
hills.
or anything else. Now, I don't ever want to catch you in my stuff again.
Don't count on it, mate. I'll probably be snooping. Oh, wait, it's a new day.
Yes?
I'm not embarrassed, and I don't want to apologize. But
I'm
okay.
embarrassed that you caught me snooping through your stuff.
Just proves we're birds of a feather. I've been known to go poking through other people's stuff myself.
Have you been out to the pump house?
All the water to the ranch house has been cut off. The livestock will still get water from the windmills, but we humans are gonna have to get every single drop of water we use from the faucet in the pump house. And that's gonna be a royal pain. Why can't that darn horse do its cursed thing somewhere else?
You really think what happened to the pump house was the result of bad luck?
I saw the pipe. It was rusted through. That's why it burst. That and bad vibes from that equine banshee.
Got any chores you want me to do?
Do exactly what you did for me yesterday, and I'll be forever grateful. Start by picking all the ripe stuff in the garden again. Basket's outside.
Well, I'd better get going.
Come back soon.
Can do, Shorty Roo. Okay, I've still got it written down what we need. What? Where? Oh, that actually made me jump. Whoops. What do we do? I hate to say it, I'm gonna have to ask one of the boys what I do. Okay. Well, he's not here, is he? Tex?
Need something?
Has anyone tried going after that phantom horse when it appears?
Nope. Always something else going on. Like Ed Raleigh getting snake bit, or the pump house blowing up.
Oh yeah, we still need to look in that, don't we?
Probably couldn't catch it anyway.
Is it okay if I go riding?
Nope. Go see if Shorty's got any chores that need doing first. I hate hearing him whine about how overworked he is.
Talk to you later.
Yahoo!
Okay, I'll talk to Shorty about the rattlesnake.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
Well...
I need those vegetables, Nancy.
That is a snake man.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
Not yet.
I need those vegetables, Nancy.
This man. Well, I guess we'll just explore the pump house as we can't actually do anything until the snake's gone.
I better not go in there until I call the sheriff.
Oh.
Hernandez.
Hello, Sheriff. It's Nancy Drew again.
Hello, Nancy.
Here we
What can I
go.
do for you?
Would it be all right if I looked around in the pump house?
Sure, I'm all done in there. Should have had my deputy take that sign down. Mind my asking why you want to look around?
Why not?
Wait a minute. Dave told me about you. You're the girl detective.
Amateur detective.
Dave's been talking about me.
Dave seemed to be real impressed with you. In more ways than one, I might add.
Dave likes me.
Do you know most of the men who work at Shadow Ranch?
I know them all. That doesn't mean I'm best buddies with them, but it's a pretty small world out here, and I've either known or known of those boys for years.
And they're all stand-up guys, as far as you know?
I'd vouch for every single one of them.
Thanks for your help.
Just doing my job.
Okay, let's go in. Oh lord, that's a mess.
Looks like the pipe was pretty badly corroded.
Yeah. Oh, arrowhead, thank you. Got our water. Oh, we got a mystery grate. Let's go explore.
Dave?
It's over this way we've been hiding.
Where did you come from?
A wall.
Where did you come from?
Well, see, I'm looking for Dirk Valentine's treasure.
How long have you
How long
known?
have you known about it?
Couple of years. See, my great Aunt Ellie was Frances Humber's cousin. When she died, she left me a bunch of stuff, including an old letter she'd gotten from Frances. In the letter, Frances said that Valentine had hidden a bunch of loot somewhere and wanted Frances to find it by following the clues he left for her. Frances was real smart, see? Loved puzzles, played the piano pretty good too. Anyway, after Valentine met his end, Frances was too broken-hearted to care about some treasure. She told Aunt Ellie that if she could find it, she could keep it. I also found this picture. That's Frances's father, Sheriff Merrill Humber. There's something written on the back. Stairs to cellar. That's Frances's handwriting. Looks like the other half of the message got torn off. I was hoping that the treasure might be under the stairs
under
in
green
here,
bottle.
but no such luck.
Green bottle under stairs to cellar. There we go.
I didn't know this place had a cellar.
As far as I know, no one does. The entrance is secret. These stairs lead to a secret door behind the bookcase in the den.
Do the Raleighs know?
Never mentioned a secret door.
The Raleighs don't know. I was afraid that if I told them, they'd... See, my brother's dead broke. No job, health's bad. I was thinking if I could just find the treasure...
I understand, but now I'm in kind of an awkward position.
I know, and I'll tell them, I swear, soon as they come back. They got enough on their minds right now.
What about all the accidents that have been happening around here lately?
I don't know anything about that horse or any of the other stuff that's been going on around here, I swear. Now, if you'll pardon me, I need to tend to my chores.
Okay.
No, wait, you don't have to leave.
Yeah, you do. It's my time to snoop. What? A purse.
Something's missing. Acid. Wonder what somebody's been using that for.
Maybe to corrode a pipe. Think of that, Nancy?
Maybe the message on the pictures refers not to the stairs to the den, but to these stairs.
Okay. What is this? Oh, a sliding puzzle? I don't know where I'm meant to be getting this. I'm gonna come back to this. I'll come back. I'm gonna try and do Shorty's chores first. Let's see if the snake's gone. Oh, he is. Okay, black turtles look dried. So these bad boys. No. Beefsteak are red. No. Oh, this one's golden. And then all of these Romanos.
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
There's more ripe stuff out there than that.
You bet there is.
I missed something. Come on. Not of those. This?
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
You betcha.
You betcha.
Good for you. Now, if you just fill that egg basket for me again, we'll be all set.
What do you know about the treasure that Dirk Valentine supposedly hid around here for Francis Humber to find?
If I thought there was a snowball's chance in Tampa that Valentine had stashed any of his loot here, I'd be tearing this place apart. Why? What do you know about it?
Just heard about it.
I just heard about it, that's all.
When I heard that rumor, I started reading everything about Dirk Valentine I could get my hands on. But the more I read, the more it sounded like he suckered Francis into believing he'd hidden something for her, just to give people something to talk about when he was gone.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by anytime.
Okay, do we still have the basket? Yes, we do. Okay. We will not be interacting with you, miss. How many eggs is that? Oh, we got 6. We don't need to interact with Crazy. It's fine.
Got those eggs for me?
Right here.
Good for you. I need you to do one more thing. It's Tex's birthday. The Raleighs told me to make him a cake. Now, if I make it, he'll throw a fit. But if you make it, he might actually appreciate it. So why don't you dig a cake recipe out of the recipe box and have at it? I don't care when you make it, just so it's done by the end of the day. The icing's already made.
Okay. Can I get a canteen of water from you?
You betcha. You're good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Come back soon.
Awesome. Okay, we'll make a cake. Wait. Maggie, oh my god, I can't wait to play Siberia 3. Oh, the second that bad boy goes on sale, I'm buying it. What other games do you want to play? What other games do I want to play? Give me a sec with that one. The crypto, this guy is desperate for money. Oh my god, any gold scheme he finds, he's on it. Cake. Oh, I should write this down. Okay. Games I want to play? I want to finish off. I have like, after this game, there should be like 9 Nancys I've got left to play. 1 cup of butter. So I want to finish those off. As well as do more Monster Hunter. Finish off Resident Evil. And I still need to finish off Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And those are like my main priorities of games I need to play. And then for just games I want to play, what day is it? The 18th? Yeah, on the 18th, that Legend of Wright comes out. So I want to get that in the morning and do like a morning stream. Because I think the art style graphics on it look absolutely amazing. And it's essentially just like one of those choose your own adventure ones. And it just looks cool. I want to do it. I want to play it. So that's like what I want to do for this month. And then... what comes out next month? Is next month September? I think it is. Yeah, so for September, I also want to get that, bloody hell, what's it called? Disney Dreamlight Valley? I guess Disney's version of, like, Animal Crossing. I want to play that. Just... It looks like fun. I want to play it. So they're the games I want to play. Wait, how do I... knife.
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Well, I'd better get going.
Come back soon.
How do I make my cake? Oh. What? Oh, these are conversions. That's handy. But how do I start making the cake? I'm ready. Let me cook, sir. Oh, I need to take this. Okay.
First thing I'll need to make that cake is a mixing bowl.
There we go, don't forget Pokemon. Oh, I have not forgotten Pokemon. Pokemon, for me, goes on pre-order on Thursday. And then that comes out November 18th. I'm ready. What's this? Vanilla extract? Do I have that? 3 teaspoons of vanilla. 1. 2. 3. Baking powder is 1 tablespoon. Oh, this is just TSP. Oh, bugger. What have we got? 3 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon. 3 tea equals 1 table. 16 to 8 to 1 to half. Okay. I'm gonna jump back and forth until I got this. 1 stick is half a cup. That figures it out for us. Oh, no. Eggs, easy. How's the milk, though? Milk goes in quarter cups. 1 2/3 cup of milk. 1 pint of flour. 4 cups of flour. So 1 pint equals what? How many cups? Oh, no. And then sugar is 1/3 of a cup. Okay, so we just need to figure out pints, and then we're good to go to start making a cake. Okay, where's your pints? So 1 pint is 2 cups. How many cups of milk do we need? No, it was flour. 4 cups of flour. So we need 2 pints. Okay. Mega draft. How much is a mega pint? Oh my lord. You know what? How much is a mega pint? I want to know so bad. I want to know just how, like, just how much was drunk that night. Oh, 2 seconds. All I can get from Mega Pint is obviously just like slang term for drinking a lot of wine. But technically, mega means 1,000,000. So 1,000,000 pints of wine. Okay, what have we got? We'll start down the list. Butter. Okay, 1 stick is half a cup. We need 1 cup of butter. So 2 sticks. 2 eggs. 1 2/3 cup of milk. That's 1/3. So I need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now for flour, we need 4 cups, which is in pints, which is 2 pints. Not quite 2 mega pints. 1 tablespoon of baking powder, which is in teaspoons, which is 3 makes 1 table. 1, 2, 3. Then we need 2 1/3 cups of sugar. So that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 3 teaspoons of vanilla. 1, 2, 3. Bake. It's a cake. Maybe this one?
Looks like I'm gonna have to guess how long to cook it and what temperature to use.
Christ. Wait, will I have to recook all of it if I butcher it? Medium. It's a cake. Cakes are like what, 30, 45 minutes?
It's not cooked all the way through.
Aww.
I better bake it some more.
Bake.
Oops.
Oh.
You accidentally set the oven on fire?
I was baking a cake, and I guess I left it in
I
too
made a
long.
whoopsie.
Does the oven still work?
No, it's ruined. There's some smoke damage, too.
And by some, you mean...
I mean, the walls and the ceiling are pretty much black now.
Maybe you should let me talk to Shorty.
Actually, when he saw what I'd done, he tore off his apron and went stomping out the door. I could be wrong, but he may have said something about quitting.
So what you're saying is, you destroyed my oven,
I
severely
broke
damaged
the
my
kitchen.
and caused my cook to quit?
Yeah.
Sounds like 3 strikes to me.
I'm afraid I have to agree. So as they say in baseball, Nancy, you're out.
Well, let's try that again. Can't believe I set the kitchen on fire.
Looks like I'm gonna have to guess how
Okay,
long
I'll
to
try
cook
that
it and
again,
what
but I'll put it in
temperature
for
to use.
45 minutes and not 30 plus 45.
Perfect. Maybe I should try a
I
little,
can't cook
just
in
to be
games,
sure.
but I can watch my family bake cakes.
I should put that icing Shorty made on it. What are these?
I made you that flour Frances mentioned in her recipe. I cut all the pieces out of marzipan using her old forms, but I'll be darned if I can figure out how the pieces go.
We got like a little arrangement in here. A little outline. See? Little outline. We can do it with an outline. Okay.
It's a tulip.
Boom.
What's this?
That's food coloring so you can paint that marzipan flower.
Okay. Hmm. Done, I guess. We done baked us a cake.
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by anytime.
What do we got? Task list. What do we got?
I haven't done. Can't check that off till it's done. Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off. I haven't done that yet.
Okay, so we got the thing under the stairs, and then we're gonna call Bess and George on the fashion. Ah, first one. Banger. Banger, banger, banger.
Hello?
Where are you guys? You've got to get out here. I saw the Phantom Horse last night.
Know what we saw last night? The inside of a motel room in St. Louis.
Weren't they in Nebraska last time?
St. Louis?
Our plane finally took off at 7 last night. We didn't call you because we wanted to surprise you.
Only the next thing we knew, we were being diverted to St. Louis on account of bad weather, so the airline put us up at a motel.
But when we came back to the airport this morning, guess what?
Double issues.
You're fogged in, and your plane's got more mechanical problems.
We're fogged in.
I have never seen fog this thick.
Visibility's 3 feet tops.
You can barely drive in this stuff, let alone land and take off. Let's change the subject.
So you saw the Phantom Horse?
Last night, right after the campfire, this glowing horse appeared out of nowhere, then went galloping away. And right after that, the main pipe in the pump house sprang a leak. Another case of bad luck? I think not.
So while everyone's attention was on the horse, someone sabotaged the pump house.
First the rattlesnake, now this. Yikes.
I found a half-burned note that had a bunch of gibberish on it in the fire pit.
Gibberish? You mean like a code?
That could be why someone tried to burn it, so no one else at the ranch would ever know what it said.
Maybe it was about the sabotage.
Maybe.
That's just what I was thinking.
So just find a way to decode that message and you'll be all set.
She makes it sound so easy.
Would you believe I found a letter that Dirk Valentine wrote to Frances Humber?
No way.
It was locked up in this chest that belonged to her father, and the letter was never opened. According to his journal, her father intercepted it and locked it away before Frances could read it.
So did you read it?
Of course she did. I mean, she better have.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean for my volume on my phone to be on. I was just checking an update I had.
It said that Dirk hid a bunch of his loot somewhere.
Ooh, I love it when outlaws hide loot, don't you?
What'd the letter say?
Well, evidently Dirk wanted Frances to have the loot he'd stashed, so he set up this elaborate treasure hunt for her. The letter contained all sorts of weird, obscure clues to help her find what he'd hidden.
But if the letter was never opened...
Frances couldn't have found the treasure.
Oh my gosh, it could still be out there.
And someone could be using that Phantom Horse to chase the Raleighs off the ranch because they want to be the ones to find it.
We're stuck here when we could be there with you looking for hidden loot? That does it, George. We're suing the airline and the airport.
Have I told you about the cowboys that work for the Raleighs?
No, and believe me, I've been meaning to ask.
Well, Dave Gregory, he's the foreman, and he's very cute, Bess.
Wouldn't you know it?
Anyway, I caught him secretly digging around in the cellar. He knows about Dirk Valentine's treasure, too.
What about the other cowboys?
Tex Britton, the head wrangler. The Raleighs fired his sister when they lived in Phoenix. At first, he denied it. Then when he finally admitted it, he said he lied because he knew the truth makes him look bad.
Yeah, it makes him look like he's been sabotaging stuff at the ranch to help his sister get back at Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed.
He says that's not true, that he doesn't even blame the Raleighs for firing her.
Okay.
Words are cheap, Nan. Keep an eye on him.
That's it for now.
Thanks for calling.
Bye, Nan.
Bye-bye. Well, why is it not? There we go. Okay, research. Nope. Okay, we'll go back into the pump house and do the sliding puzzle. Oh, too far. Nope. So where am I even meant to get these? Got that. Move this one up more. Oh! Oh! I did it!
I am glad that you are getting your picture painted wearing your favorite
Cool
shawl.
story
It will be
time.
a beautiful painting because you look beautiful in that shawl. I forget the name of the stitch you used to make it, but I think it is amazing that you learned how to knit a whole shawl just by reading one book. I wish I could put my mind to things like you can. I am also glad that you like the handbag that I got you. I knew it would become your favorite on account of the pretty picture the beads make. I want to know all the things that you like so that I can make sure you always have them. I figure that way you will always want me around. Meet me on Friday at noon by the Big Picture Rock. I love you, Dirk. Remember when we were in Cappy's eating the crackers he orders special from California, and you said that from then on the crackers would be your favorite because they would always remind you of me? Well, I met a trader yesterday who had a whole wagon full of them, and I bought you 4 tins. I also bought a rock from him because this rock has been polished to show a picture that looks just like the landscape by one of our meeting places. He called it an agate and said that the picture was made by nature, but it looks so real I can hardly believe it. I am thinking of a way to surprise you with it because it is as special as you are. I will meet you Tuesday at 3 by the 3-armed cactus. Your father has people watching for me all over the county. I guess you got some of your smartness from him. I love you, Dirk. I still don't know how you got a whole cake out to our last meeting place like you did, but it was the best thing I ever ate. And the prettiest, too, what with that fancy flower you put on it. Now I think it is the best cake recipe in the world, too. But nothing is as good as getting a letter from you. Whenever I see a flower like the one on your favorite letter paper, I think of you. I only steal from people who have plenty of money to begin with and deserve to be robbed, but if I could start over, I would forget about them and be a rancher or a farmer or miner or shopkeeper or whatever you wanted me to be, just so we could always be together. Be at Charlie's grave at sunset this Thursday. I love you, Dirk.
He sounds so sweet. Okay, so yeah.
Check.
Green bottle.
Check.
Maggie, you beaten the game today? What have I got left in this? I'm gonna say probably not. I'm gonna be calling it soon because it's almost 3 AM and I'm getting a little tired. So I think we can do like maybe like one or two more things. Yeah, 1 or 2 more things, and then you. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I want to call Charlena.
Charlena Purcell's office.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. May I please speak to Miss Purcell?
She told me to put you right through. She even told me to
Maggie,
make
yeah,
sure
it's late for you.
you
Yeah, just a little bit late.
Hello, Nancy. So what have you discovered?
Nothing, apparently.
Talk to you soon.
I'll be waiting.
What can I do? I want to do something else. Favorite shawl and favorite purse. Oh, yeah, so nope. Let me check out her shawl. So whatever this pattern is. Common knitting stitches.
Daisy stitch.
Where on earth are you reading this, Nancy? Here, daisy stitch. Okay, I'll write that down. I'll probably need that for something. Daisy stitch. What else have we got? Agates? I think that's all of it. Okay.
Hello?
It's me.
So what's going on there?
I found a green bottle with a bunch of love letters from Dirk to Francis inside.
Love letters? I love letters! Was there anything in them about the loot he'd stashed for her?
No, but there are references to some of her favorite things. And since the letter that Dirk wrote to her from jail mentioned that her favorite flowers will help her find the treasure.
They might help you figure out what they are.
We're stuck here while you get to read love letters? Okay, George. We're suing the airline, both airports, and the weather service.
I found an old beaded handbag that may have belonged to Francis Humber.
Was there anything in it?
No, but if it's the bag that Dirk mentioned in one of his love letters, it could hold some sort of clue.
What does it look like?
Well, there's a bird on it, but the beads have completely fallen off this one section. However, it does have the name of the manufacturer at the bottom. It was made by the Chicago Mercantile Company back in 1881.
That's one of the companies in my book. Is there anything else on it?
Yeah, some kind of number. HB3941.
Maybe that's what bead pattern it is.
There's a bunch of phone numbers in this book. Maybe we can track down the pattern for you.
That'd be great. Like I said, it could be pretty important. Especially if the part that's missing turns out to have something to do with flowers.
We'll get right on it.
That's it for now.
Stay in touch.
That's an order.
Okay. Find out what her favourite flower is.
Can't check that off till it's done.
Find what kind of flower to use to decorate the cake. Tulip.
That's done.
Name of the crackers were.
Can't check that off till it's done.
And favourite beaded purse.
Can't check that off till it's done. I haven't done that yet. That's done. Can't check that off till it's done.
Maybe it's a daisy, because it was a daisy stitch.
Something's missing.
I'm gonna need some beads or something. Okay, I'm gonna head to Mary's. Am I gonna head to Mary's? Maybe.
Need something?
Is it okay if I go riding?
Nope. Feed the chickens and the horses in the corral first. Could be fatal if you mess up, so don't.
We're not going to Mary's. We have to
Talk
feed
to you later.
the horses and chickens.
Yahoo!
2 scoops of chicken chow. Alright, I'll feed the chickens. I don't know what that is. Empty. How do I know which one's chicken chow? It's not whatever that bright pink stuff is. Oh, it's probably this, actually, now that I think about it. It looks like chicken stew. Like, it looks a bit like corn. Those bad boys eat corn. Okay.
I don't think that's enough.
Maybe it's not. Maybe this?
I don't think that's enough.
Alright. 2 scoops chicken chow.